Hey, what's up YouTube? Brownie here, coming to you with a new video. This one's about Elena. I'm going to talk a little bit about her sublimation order and just her skills in general. I'm going to do some PvP fights and while I'm talking about this, and so you guys have something to watch. Yeah, so, and then also I'm going to tell you guys a little secret or a little trick that you can do to save a ton of dust when you're leveling up your stones. So stick around for that. And if you can, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I want to try to hit that 1K mark, or even just the 500 mark. I want to keep going. I'm having fun, and I'm really loving the support from you guys. So thank you. Let's just watch some PvP and I'll talk about this. So Elena's got 3 tricks that go with her skills. They're represented by the crown, the staff, and the sword. So the crown gives her, with her passive 3, it gives her shield and the 2 lowest HP as shield, as long as it's fully sublimed, passive 3. And then if she takes if she takes skill damage 2 times from an active, she heals her whole team by 35% max HP, and she grants 2 layers of mystical veil. So that's a really huge heal, and also just a survivability thing because of the dodge. So the next one is the staff, and it represents Memento Mori, which increases crit damage, holy damage, and it's for the highest crit hero. So if you're running Vulcan or Mockman or SFX, whoever your damage dealer is, you want them to be the highest crit. The sword is the next one that represents Uprising, which increases the attack by 20% and all damage reduction by 12% for the highest attacker on your team. And if she takes crit damage twice, she increases all your allies' attack by 20%. So that's it's just a good all-around offensive buff, and mixed in with a little bit of utility for your highest attacker. Ooh, we lost. So on top of all of that, when doing actives, depending on the trick, she's adding more to. So every round she has an active, and these extra things happen with the passive 3 buffs. So the crown also, so when she has the crown, and does an active, she grants front row heroes 3 layers of mystical veil, and when it's sublimed to noble, it adds shadow healing to mystical veil, which is a smart heal. Basically, it's a heal that when your hero dodges, it heals them. So basically, a heal that's always there, and it's just ready for your hero to use. And Elena doesn't need to have her turn to activate it or anything. The shadow heal is there and waiting for you. The staff, when she has an active with the staff in play, she just does a damage attack. There's no real utility to the trick or anything. It just does some damage. And now when the sword is being shown, it increases all allies' damage reduction by 18%, which is a pretty big amount. And it opens up possibilities to run more offensive artifacts and things for your your highest damage dealer, because he also will, if you remember, get 12% damage reduction from passive 3's noble sublimation. So that's 30% all damage reduction for your highest attacker. That's really, really good, and it's going to make them really tough in campaign. Then let's see. So if you sublime the active, you're going to want to sublime passive 3 as soon as possible. Those 2 skills are just kind of all wrapped up together. But I think I think by far the passive or the skill that gives your team the most utility is passive 2, black and white. This skill is amazing. I think it should probably be the first skill you sublime on her. It's close call though, and it sort of depends on just like where you're stuck in the game. Like if you're stuck on a Holmes Young Sherlock wave in campaign, then I'd probably do black and white first, because the skills just has more utility for getting past that wave. Black and white is kind of like an Ignis all wrapped into one skill minus the energy feed. So what happens with black and white is let's say we have a Holmes Young Sherlock campaign wave. It's round 2 and the first Sherlock does their active. But you have black and white sublime, so you should be good. The first Sherlock does their active, and he doves 2 of your heroes, and Elena will break them out right away, guaranteed. So no more doves. Then you've taken 1 active so far, so all your heroes now have 15% more CC immunity and 10% more damage reduction. And then the next Sherlock does their active, and let's say they just get 1 dove off. Well, Elena's going to break that hero out too. And now there's 15% more CC immunity and 10% more damage reduction. And this just repeats until the end of the round, and you have 90% CC immunity for your whole team. And yeah, you're just... the enemy team is going to have a horrible time trying to CC you. The damage reduction only lasts for that round, but it's nice because as the round goes on, you get tougher and tougher. Just makes it harder for the enemy to kill you, obviously. So yeah, for that reason, I sometimes suggest that maybe you want to do the passive 2 sublime first. So yeah. With that, we'll go check this trick out with the dust. I want to show this to you guys. So first, to pull this trick off, you need a C- or better hero. And let's see, we'll just do this rogue and we'll pull him off. Do that. So you get your hero. You got to do it as a 5-star. Level them up to 100. So they need to be 5-star, and they need to be able to be put on the auction house. And then you're just going to upgrade the stone. Pretend this is going to be S6. I don't have enough dust, but you upgrade it. And then if it's a stone you want to keep, then you just keep it. If you don't want to keep it, you go to the auction house and you just list the hero. Confirm, and you get all your resources back, and then you just unlist them and try it again. And you just keep repeating that over and over until you get the stone you want. This is great for doing your tenants. You'll save a ton of dust. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more or like it, and yeah, have a good one.